right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and a great small producer in to see us here. Well, actually, one of our suppliers in with two small producers, J.L. Vergnon and Nicolas Maillart, and both of these outstanding. I can tell you, after my trip to Champagne, it is amazing the high quality products you can find. These are Grand Cru wines. So I'm sorry, the Maillart Premier Cru. Well, they said it said Premier Cru on the label, but it's really Grand Cru. But I don't know. Usually they don't make those kind of mistakes. But anyways, top level, smaller producer, grower producers for the same price, not less than your big producers. So, we really like these little guys, especially Blanc de Blanc, for me, one of my favorites. And this is a producer that owns 5 hectares here in the Côte de Blanc. And they've got the disgorgement date on this. I love it. A lot of the small producers are doing that. This one was disgorged in May of 2014. A really rich bouquet here. Fresh biscuits, almonds, hazelnuts, 3 to 5 years on the lees. So this wine is 2010 vintage for the most part. And then, of course, they have a little reserve wine blended in there. But a really nice fresh nose here. Tree fruit, lemon, citrus, and green apples. Notes of orange blossoms. This is a non-mallow style. Only 3 grams of residual sugar added here. So very dry, but still have a lot of ripe fruit here in this wine. So very well balanced. That chalky, minerally note showing through on the finish. At $57.75, a great little value. 100% Grand Cru juice. You cannot beat some of these small producers. Nicolas Maillart, all Montagne de Reims, some more clay and sand mixed into limestone and chalk. And the blend here is mostly Pinot Noir with a little Chardonnay 80-20. So very different style here. Certified organic. A bit more reserve wines also. So you get more of that yeast autolysis and kind of candied praline note to the apple and candied pear fruits. Pretty floral notes, hazelnut. This one was disgorged in November of 2013. And a bit of a tonic-like kind of quinite note on the finish here. The orange peel. A nice amount of that salty, chalky, minerally notes on the finish as well. 52.50. Excellent juice. All right, then the Blanc de Blanc Conversation, which is the same exact wine as the first one, but with 6 to 8 grams of dosage in it. And you definitely get a little more richness here. Definitely a little more sweetness on the nose. Smooth and creamy on the palate, though. Nice hint of that fresh fruit, that almond, and hints of candied ginger, along with orange blossoms on the finish. And I like the one with the... I like them both about the same. It's hard to tell. It just depends what mood I'm in. At $54.75, maybe I like the one with a little dosage better because it's cheaper. All right, on to the Premier Cru, Grand Cru, Rosé, all boozy fruit, 70-30 Premier Cru, and Chardonnay. And 6 to 7% is still Pinot Noir. So that's how they make a lot of rosés. Sometimes they'll do a Saignée where they'll let the juice sit in contact with the skins. Other times they'll just blend in still red wine. This one's got 7 grams of residual sugar. The base is 2010 also. Lovely red cherry raspberry fruit, fresh rose petals. A little bit like Pommardin style, a little bigger if you were going to compare it to Burgundy. Chalky minerally notes there on the finish. Nice richness, nice creaminess here. That red licorice spice, rose petals. Really excellent juice at $63. That's what we had to drink with our 2 small grower producer champagne houses. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.